do I need to? Is it good?
Hello. All right, so we're going to be having Amber coming in from the left side for a second pass. All right, so Amber getting stood up a little at 2. She's going to have to catch up at 3. Lovely 3 ball. There she goes, round 4. Easy round 5. Early to 6. Give it up for Amber. First time on the Bayou. 2 passes, easily done, not phased. All right. All right, so we got the judges calling 6 boys. Hello.
Hi, Tom.
All right, so Amber getting through her first 2 passes. She's going to be coming in for a third one, which sounds pretty standard for a normal tournament, but here on the Bayou, not the easiest skiing conditions, so she's rocking it out there. All right, here we go. Amber making her way around the library end of the lake. Coming in. Pass number 3, here we go. All right, getting wide. She's a little back on her gate glide. Nice one. Tight line around 1. Struggling with 2-4 this time, but making it up at 3 ball. Oh, I'm going to slow out of 4. Is she going to get around 5? Oh, drops it. Damn. Okay. So Amber unofficially only making 4.5 on that pass. Kind of struggling with that 2-4 side, but making it up with a 1-3-5, a pretty typical lefty, left foot forward skier. But everybody give it up for Amber. First skier of the day, always a tough job. That's what we like. Hell yeah. Do we have a start list? All right, so next up off the dock, we have Emily Nash, South Central, the hosting region, first skier off the dock. I know M is a skier, the Texas A&M team really cementing themselves as 3rd place in the South Central region right now. She's rocking it. Are you awake, Em? Oh, no, she's not awake. She just fell off the dock, I think. All right, so we got the lovely Pro Star Mastercraft. Just going to drag her out a little bit past the course. Glistening in the early morning sunshine here in Monroe, Louisiana. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah. All right, so Em making her way around the library end of the lake. Coming into course now, I think she will be starting at 28. All right, and making it through the gates. Nice one ball, tight line. Little wobbly into 2. Gonna have to make it up at 3 again. Ah, she's early for 3. Over to 4 ball. Tight round 4. Easy first pass, making it all the way around.
Like 19232, isn't that 19169?
No. 50, that's the 50-meter boy. No, wait.
It's second grid.
Hang on, what boy you
Grid
want?
2.
Lower left.
Lower left. Is this one? 169, right?
The numbers I gave you are right. Hang on, what are you looking at? The X?
The numbers you gave me,
Are you looking at the right?
I don't know, that's what I'm double checking.
This is Alex's phone, isn't it?
Yeah. That's why the checkbook is
That's
around.
the old surveyor.
Where's the photo that I got?
I'll be going on this other one in just a second. And then I'll jump over there. Thank you for jumping in.
All right, so we got Em sitting down at the far end of the lake on the left. She's just making her way around the trees. Something unique to Monroe. All right, nice and wide on the gate. Let's see how she comes out of one ball. Looking pretty good. Stood up a little bit. Round 2, nice tight line. Making it over to 3. She's cruising, guys. Cruising down the bayou. Oh, a little late round 6, but who cares? No points are starting this game. 6 is 6. Dropping in at the library end. All right, so Emily Nash coming in for pass number 3 now, which by guess is going to be 32 or 34 miles an hour. All right, M. Nash. Making around one ball. Nice tight line. Got to keep her hips up into 2. There we go. Oh, dropping that shoulder in a little bit, round 3. Unfortunately, that's only going to be 3.5. 2.5, sorry. It's early. My brain doesn't function very well. 2.5. Okay, perfect. All right, so next up we have Jill Cole from the Midwest, the defending champions. Now, me, myself, being a Dirty South representative, I've got to try and pile the pressure on them. They're going for their 5th consecutive title at the All-Stars, but I'm pretty sure us Dirty South teammates want to upset them and go for our first in a long old time. So no pressure, Midwest. You got to bring your A game here. All right, so Jill will be going out at 26 miles an hour, 15 off the rope. We're not messing about here. She's getting straight into it. All right, so we're making our way around the corner, coming straight into the course. Oh, Jill's even got time to take her hands off the handle and wet those gloves. All right. Here we go. 26 miles an hour. Rotation number 2 skier. I haven't found it. You need to text it to me. All right, Jill making it through that first pass. Easy. Piece of cake, we like to call it in the business. All right, so we're going to have Jill coming back at 28 miles an hour. Are we feeling awake on the bank? People are starting to show up. Starting to wake their head up a little bit. I think at the minute on the bank, the dogs are the most awake and alive people here, or animals here. I know I need a Red Bull if anyone's got one. Okay, so currently the Bayou is running at a pretty good level. We could do with another 4-inch, 5-inch drop in water level, but she's skiing good. But the problem the girls have this morning is also the glare. So when you're skiing on your first and third pass, that glare is going to be the problem right now. So the first couple of rotations are going to struggle with that, but nothing to worry, Jill. Okay, she's coming around. 1 ball. Nice tight line. Little down course at 2. Going to have to drop the shoulder into 3. She caught it up at 3 ball. Nice and early for 4. Oh, out of shape. And that's just 4 boys there, I think. 4 boys at 28 miles an hour. All right, so that is confirmed from the tower. The officials giving her just 4 boys at 28 miles an hour. And we are rolling here in Monroe. All right. Second rotation for the Dirty South. We have Grace. Another skier from A&M. A&M really representing well this weekend. Bunch of skiers. All right, so Grace is coming in at 30 miles an hour. She is not messing about. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah, thank you for jumping in.
I can use a chair for you.
I have no clue what the hell is going on, so
We have a start list here.
let me listen to you for a minute, see what you're doing, and it's there's a short in this.
All right, Grace coming in. Pass number 1, 30 miles an hour. Ah, she's going for the mini course. We got all sorts of things going on here. Making round 5 wall straight over to 6. It's going to be interesting what the judges give her here, but so we got near tower 5.5. Another 5.5. All right, so that's the boat giving a 5.5, unfortunately, because she went inside that mini course boy round 2 ball. So she will not get to continue. A short-lived set on the bayou, unfortunately, for the 2018 All-Stars for Grace. But give it up, people on the bank, all right? Here we go. All right, I'm going to introduce you. All right, we have Corey Crow, our official ULM football, basketball, does everything announcer. Luckily enough, we've had him signed up for the weekend, and he's going to be our official announcer for the weekend. Corey, take it away.
Tom, good to be here today.
Thank you for coming.
I'm excited. It's a great day on the bayou.
We just had Grace. We got Andrea.
Our next skier coming up will be Audrey Lammers.
Adria will be our first West skier. Unfortunately, they haven't been able to fill rotation 1 and 2. But Adria bringing the goods straight away.
Adria will be skiing today 15 off at 24 miles per hour.
All right, so the the West, they had a strong showing at the Bull Neck last year. I know it's a long way for those guys to always fly out, and they make such a good commitment, being that the tournaments are generally in the middle of the country. So please give it up for the West. I hear the West Coast is the best coast. I've been told that. Oh yeah, we got some fans on the bank over there.
Audrey will start her run at 24 miles per hour this morning.
All right. So the boat's lined up. She's pulling out nice and wide for her gates. A little bit of her hips behind, but solid around one ball. Late into two. I don't think she's going to make it over to three or get that half buoy. So 2 buoys, I'm pretty sure, will be the official score out of that.
2 buoys, the official score. So the score for Audrey Lammers out of the West, 2 buoys. Want to remind everybody today that we're all over Facebook, we're all over Twitter. Be sure and tag the All-Stars on the internet today so everybody knows you're in Monroe, Louisiana. How about another hand for Audrey Lammers? Coming up out of the Midwest, Claire Hansel. Following Claire will be Madison Hayden.
All right, Claire, part of that defending champions team. I know the Midwest drove down here a long old way, at least 12 hours for everyone driving down here. So they've got the bit between their teeth, Corey. They don't want to lose their 4 consecutive All-Stars championships, going for their 5th this weekend. What do you think?
Probably not. They're ready to fight for it today. So Claire will start today at 26 miles per hour, 15 off, 26:15. Claire Hansel out of the Midwest.
All right, so Claire, she could have made that start if she wanted to. She's just waking up. There you go, giving us a big wave. Want to give a shout out to everyone watching on the webcast. If you woke up this early, well done. You're real big supporters for us.
You know, people on the web all over the world watching today.
All over the world. I know. I am from England, and my weird old parents will definitely be watching at some point. I know just from the Monroe team, we have people from Australia who've even flown in. Shani Oliver's parents, she's the defending slalom champion, flew in yesterday, who isn't here yet. But,
well, they're like a whole day ahead over there or something.
Oh, yeah.
It'll take them a while to get here.
They're all kind of slow as well. All right, so Claire making that start. She's rocking it, fist pumping, making her way down to the library end. I see we're jacking it up on the dock over there, Corey. People are getting pumped up.
Oh, yeah. Here we go.
All right, so Claire riding back a little bit on that gate glide, but nothing to worry her. Round 1 ball, over the wakes the 2, slow out 2 again. She catches it up at 3 ball, no problem there at all. Making it over to 5. I don't know what I was worrying about. Too easy, huh?
She made it look really easy. Nothing to it when you know how to ski.
All right, Corey, so this is your first time announcing a water ski tournament, right?
This is the very first time I've announced a water ski tournament. But I got a little schooling last week from you guys.
Okay, so thus far, how how does it look? What's your first impression as a first timer?
My first impression is this is pretty cool. Wish the wind would die down a little bit. It's a little choppy out there, I guess. I'd like to see the water a little smoother, make it a little easier for the folks today. But overall, it's going to be a good day, I think. We've got, a nice day on tap. Temperatures around 90 degrees. Folks in the water. A lot of sun. Should be a great day.
That sounds like a perfect water ski tournament to me. But touching back on that, yeah, the Bayou is definitely a beast maker. I know a lot of these guys are from a man-made lake with perfect, nice graded banks, turn islands maybe. But here we've got a bit of, vertical walls on the Bayou. It's not always the best skiing conditions, but you just got to suck it up. It's the same for everyone. I mean,
well, everybody's dealing with it, so everybody's equal.
Exactly. The first few girls have gone out, and they just got straight on with it.
It should be a great day today, too. We're glad everybody's here early. The traffic will pick up crazy in a bit.
All right, so Claire back on pass number 2. Solid 3-ball. Little down at 4, but she's going to drop that shoulder, get over to 5. Oh, we're over to 6. Give it up for Claire, everybody, from the Midwest. Ohio State University skier. All right, so as Corey was saying earlier, we've got graduation on campus today. We want to congratulate everybody from ULM. I think we've got about 1,000 students graduating today.
So do we have any water ski folks graduating today, and are they just giving up their graduation to come ski?
Well, now you speak of it, we're all out timing, and Sasha Danesh, it's a Belarusian name. She has just arrived on site. There she is, giving us a big wave over there at the T-shirt tent. Well, 1 second, we've got Claire coming back in. All right, Corey, so I'm going to talk you through this. Slalom is all about keeping your width, and as you see Claire doing, you want to turn before that boy. That boy is the end. Oh, no, 3-ball. Getting a little narrow there, so you see the boat just pulling the handle out of her hands. And that will be her done. So that is 2.5 official score from the judges.
So 2.5 for Claire Hansel at 30 miles per hour.
So sorry, yeah, I'm going to keep explaining. You want to be as easy with the driver and keep your width as far as possible. So you're always swinging out wider than the boy and then turning back on it. A lot of people think about that boy as where they've got to start their turn, but that's actually where you want to be finishing the turn. And swinging with the boat.
I was watching you the other day. It's like a pendulum, but you don't want to jerk anywhere in there. It's a nice, smooth cut, and hang on and look good.
No, exactly. It's all about looking good. That's all we're concerned with. As long as everyone's looking good, we don't care. But exactly, it's that pendulum feel. And if you're ever falling on the boat real hard, you're making it harder for the driver, making it harder for the boat to keep the speed, and it's not going to work like that. So, all right, who do we have up next, Corey?
Next up is Madison Hayden.
She's out of Arkansas.
From Arkansas. She is the only Arkansas skier with us today. We believe she also should be graduating today, so Glad she's here. Madison Hayden from South Central. 28 miles per hour today, 15 off. Madison Hayden out of Arkansas. So Madison will come around, get ready for her first pass of the day.
All right, she should be in her cap and gown, but she's got her ski on, bikini on, ripping on the body for the 2018 NCWSA All-Stars. All right, making it through those gates. A little slow out of one. She must have a sore head. Round two, well, there we go. Now she's woken up. Early for three. Cruising this first pass. All right, all the way out of Fayetteville, Arkansas. Give it up for Madison Hayden. Come on, Dirty South.
Madison with all six.
Hey, get ready to pull straight.
Was 6 with a 2.6.
All right, Corey, we got a confirmed 6 and 6. Solid score from Madison. We're jacking that speed up.
And Madison will make a run at it a little quicker this time. And Madison Hayden at 30 miles per hour this time. That's some great looking form, doesn't she? Madison with a 6. She was at 30 miles per hour that run.
Yeah, Madison, give us a wave if you're feeling alive. Oh, yeah. Who would like that cap and gown? Nobody. We all know she wants to stay in college, really. Real jobs? Nah. They're not the smart people. A smart person would stay here and ski all the time.
Madison Hayden. Madison making it look great today.
All right, I missed that one, Corey. Was that 4 boys? All right, we're waiting.
We'll see what our judges say. A little later, we'll tell you about our judges for today's tournament and our boat drivers. We'll let you know all the folks helping out. This is a big, big, big deal. Takes an army of people.
That is for sure, Corey. We have been slaving for the last 3 months here. We want to give a big shout out to the Monroe water ski team. We couldn't have asked for anything more from them. They gave us our all. So thank you guys. A big shout out to our sponsors as well. Mastercraft Boats, always supporting us. Bennett's Water Ski and Wakeboard School. The 3 Event Store. Couldn't ask for much more from those guys. Give it up for Madison, everyone. She is meant to be in her cap and gown walking today, but she is skiing instead. That's what we want to see from the water ski community.
Our 4th rotation will feature Libby Burrows, Miranda Monroe, and Sarah Stevenson. We're in women's slalom this morning on beautiful Bayou Désert.
All right. Girls slalom rolling through.
Libby Burrows.
All right, this is our first East skier, actually, Corey. I know the East are packing with a lot of Clemson skiers this weekend. They'll be getting their first taste of the Bayou. Oh, there you go. That's that Bayou. It'll catch you out, even around the corner. Oh, no, sorry. This is Kaley. My apologies, Kaley.
As we get going today, let everybody know you're here in Monroe. Look for the NCWSA on Twitter. Tag your friends. Let them know you're here. Take some pictures. Shoot some video and share it. Help water ski grow throughout the country and the folks watching throughout the world. Let them know you're here today.
All right, straight back into the course. Here we go. Oh, she's cruising through that first pass, Corey. What do you think?
Looking good this morning on the Bayou. We'll hear from our judges, make sure the run was clean. All right, our skier coming back on her next run this morning.
All right, we're ripping it around 2 ball, nice and early. Look at her, stood up at 3, tall as you like, perfect slalom style. Oh, a little down course into 5, but she'll just sneak around 6. There we go. All right.
Making it look easy.
Give it up, guys, on the bank. We need some energy. I know it's early in the morning. Everyone's got to be ready to ski. You're all looking a little sleepy to me. What do you think, Corey? Get them riled up.
You know, I got to sleep in today. I have to get up and go to work at 4 o'clock every morning, so this was like vacation day for me. I got up at the crack of 6.
Exactly. What? I don't know why you guys are looking so sleepy. Corey, it's having a lion on a Saturday.
Oh, this is great. Temperature nice, a beautiful day on the bayou.
Oh, we're predicting 90 degrees all weekend. I hope those people from right far up north aren't going to be too hot, but we got our swimmers area down here in between the 2 Mastercraft posts. Please feel free to get in the lake, get those bikinis on, get those board shorts on, enjoy the bayou. All right, Corey, so we have a graduate here. She's done her 4 years. She's looking good. Sasha Danishkaya. I've known her for years and I still can't say her name. I apologize, Sasha.
Reminder today, you can watch the All-Stars. We've got a live webcast going on.
Webcast courtesy of the Kelms, massive supporters of collegiate water skiing, well, water skiing in general down here in the South. We thank you so much. And everybody that's helped us out for this weekend, trying to put this weekend together. We're just a bunch of stupid college kids, really. And it's unbelievable that we've been able to put this together. So thank you so much to everybody that's helped us out.
So Libby Burrows coming up out of the east. Libby from Auburn University.
All right. I reckon that boat's doing around 24 miles an hour. Oh, it's not getting wide enough for two ball there and coming straight out of that double boot setup she's got there. So Corey, being as you might not know this, she is using a double boot setup, which is where you have two full bindings on the ski. I know I use personally a rear toe loop, so that is a full binding on the front, and then the back is you just kick your foot in, and that's personal preference. But oh, look at that, going down early.
Side Libby will get back up and get going here in just a moment. We need to thank all the folks who have sponsored today's event. Lots of water skiing coming up today and tomorrow. And the biggest thing, the University of Louisiana Monroe, the students and school and parents, everyone helping out.
All right, you can see on the webcast that traffic rolling in. So graduation commencement is about to happen. But we don't want to know anything about that. We're going straight in with the skiing. Who wants to graduate? Why would you want to leave this place, Corey?
I graduated and then I went off and saw the world, and then I came back a couple of years ago. And this is a lot of fun. Yeah, college campuses is where it's at. Even when you're like an old 50-year-old guy like I am, it's still where it's at.
Oh, I mean, I came here from the other side of the world.
So Miranda Monroe from the Midwest.
Oh, I bet she feels at home with that kind of last name.
She'll do 28-15 off.
All right, like we've said before, Midwest feeling the pressure. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to put the pressure on the most because they are defending, retaining champions. They're going for their 5th consecutive title, but I know of a couple of teams out there that want to upset that. So let's see what Miranda's got. All right, Miranda looking good at this start. Little narrow at two ball, but I got a feeling she's a proper lefty that just cranks that 1-3-5 turn, makes it up. All right, give it up for Miranda, guys. Come on, we need some energy out here.
Miranda with all 6.
All right, so if you guys don't know, we have 3 judges for the slalom event. We have one on the near bank, all right, so where everybody is, where the start dock is. And then we have one on the far bank over there where that car is parked. I don't know if you can see just yet. And then we also have another judge in the boat. And with those 3 combined judges, they give us our confirmed scores, and majority always wins.
So she'll come back this time, Miranda Monroe, at 30 miles per hour. A 30-mile-per-hour run, a little quicker for her.
All right, coming back in 30 miles an hour. And that would be 49 kilometers per hour for anybody watching around the world. She's out of one ball, hips it back a little bit. Nice early turn at 2, though, getting over to 3. There we go, we're ripping now. A little fast at 4. She's just going to drop the hammer at 5. Oh, long pull to 6. Oh! We all right? Ah, she throws the hand up there. She's going to brush it off. No big deal.
So the score 5 1/4.
Well, that's unofficial at the minute. Let's just see what the score is.
Five and a quarter.
That is the official score from Lisa Kelm. Another one of the Kelms out here. They just keep on giving. That is correct. Our first quarter of the day. And a quarter buoy is when you get that ski outside the buoy line but are unable to get back inside it. So you just have that quarter buoy score.
So Miranda from Michigan State. How about another hand for her? Sarah Stevenson from Texas State.
All right, I know Sarah Stevenson is from a water ski family. They have the Stevenson Ski Ranch, which to me is pretty much paradise out there in Conroe, Texas. So she might not like this little bit bumpy bayou, but with a ski at her class, we should be all good. All right. South Central ripping it up out there early for 3-ball. A little late at 5. Those rollers might be catching her out, but we're good. 6 is 6. That's Tower 1-6. Tower 2-6. Boat 6. We've got all 3 scores. And she is bumping that speed up, Corey.
Yeah, you know, Texas State, a lot like the University of Louisiana Monroe. They've got that beautiful river that comes through campus. It's more of an inner tube river. I don't think you could ever water ski that thing. I'm sure somebody may have tried it.
No, we were actually over there for the South Central Winter Conference this year. And they did an awesome job. We had a great meeting, discussed a lot of stuff. Great fun as well. We couldn't have thanked them so much.
It's a big growing area over there. You know, years ago when I was in school, that school was about the same size as ULM, and then Texas just took off all of a sudden, and now that area of the country has really, really grown.
Oh, I think Monroe's going to be going like that soon, though. We got a medical school in the books here. They actually want to put it right here in Heritage Park, so we might have a little argument with them about that. But anyway, we don't want to talk about school today. We're all about water skiing. The NCWSA Collegiate All-Stars. Sarah Stevie coming back in for pass number 2. All right, Sarah, a little slow out of 2-ball. Nice 3, though. Late at 4. Is she going to get round 5? No. She does not, and she does not look happy. All right, so that is 4 boys confirmed from the judges' tower.
Hey, for everybody who this is really early for, because, you know, water skiing doesn't happen this early in the morning normally, there is free coffee right behind you at the Miss K's tent. It's right behind you guys. Free coffee. That'll get you going early this morning. That's Miss K from Duck Dynasty fame, if you ever watched the Duck Dynasty. That is their place to eat. or one of their places to eat. They have multiple places to eat within the family. So thanks to Miss K's Sweets and Eats for the coffee this morning. We do appreciate it. Destiny Brown out of the Western for UCLA. I want to thank Flying Tiger Brewery today as well. One of our sponsors of today's event. That's a local Monroe beer. You'll know it because it's got the can with the airplane with the shark teeth on it. Can't go wrong with shark teeth. We need some shark teeth on the front of the boat, maybe. So our next skier of the morning in the fifth rotation here will be Destiny Brown. 26 miles per hour, 15 off. Alex King now driving the boat. Destiny looking good around one. Making it look easy today as she heads down the bayou. A little choppy out there this morning. Destiny will head down towards the end of the course. We'll get the word from the judges in just a moment. So Destiny completes 4 buoys. Destiny out of UCLA, the West Coast. She'll head back for pass number 2. Little bobble there, but recovers. So Destiny from UCLA, that was first run was at 26. After Destiny, we'll have Morgan Grimm, Lauren Goldman, and Katerina Sivkova. So next up will be Morgan Grimm. Morgan is going to be at 28 miles per hour, 15 off, 28.15. Morgan Grimm out of the East. Looks good through the first two. Morgan from Auburn University. And she is scored a 6. Absolutely great run for Morgan Grimm from Auburn University, skiing for the East. She'll make her second pass at 30 miles per hour, 15 off. So Morgan Grimm from Auburn will make her next run, 30 miles per hour coming back. And helping me out now, I've got Emma Bruno. Emma, you ski a little later today. Thanks for coming and helping me out on my first water ski tournament.
You're welcome. So it's the end of the pass for, what's her name? For Morgan Grimm, 2.5 at, what's this?
At 30 miles per hour.
30 miles per hour.
So Morgan from Auburn University. Folks from all over the world here today skiing and watching all over the world right now. We're on the internet. I'm watching the webcast right now. I want to say thanks to
From the Midwest region. Let's go, Morgan. No.
Lauren Goldman from the Midwest.
Gate for Lauren Goldman from